Anybody? All came last week or watch recording Jennifer, are you new? I think it came last week, right? Hapra, Kavita, Yushan, I think, yeah. Rachel, yes. Ravina, yes. Adelia, what's your code? Adelia? Have to put code in front of your name. Okay, guys, let's start. So, still, of course, chapter 1, stimuli and responses. Guys, today our goal is to complete these three. Our goal is to complete these three, including our eye structure, ear, and nose. Okay. Sir, which one is the toughest? I would say the eye lah. The eye. Oops. I would say the eye is the toughest among all of the organs that we have to study here. In Mandarin, there's this saying, 先苦后甜. 先苦后甜 means you learn something, you suffer first, then you enjoy later. So this is the scenario here. So we learn something difficult first, then it gets easier and easier. Okay, come. So let's check out the human eye. Guys, for just in case anybody who is new, don't look at the notes. Just focus on my slides first. Yeah, just focus on my slides first, then only we go through the notes together. We go through together, we highlight together. Okay. Let's check out our human eye. Just a fun fact. Just a fun fact. Do you all know that the moment babies are born, just to make the class a bit interesting before we learn something difficult, do you know that the moment babies are born, they cannot see any color? Do you know or not? They are actually color blind. Yeah, Adelia. Yeah, hello. So when we were born back then, we cannot see any color. Can you please guess what is the very first color that babies see? Yeah? Can you guess what is the very first color? Oh, Hannah, how you know? Not bad. Yeah, Adelia, not bad. Yesterday they were guessing, yesterday guessing white lah, gray lah. Correct. The answer is actually red. The very first color that a baby can see is red. Wow, very good. You saw a video. Oh, I thought you all only watched the K-drama lah, the anime lah, but got watch all this a bit more scientific stuff, yeah? So, all babies are born colorblind. So, warna pertama yang mereka boleh nampak, okay, the very first color that they can see is warna merah, red color, okay? Of course, exam won't ask you lah, but just to let you know, I think this is a very good fun fact. Guys, step by step, so that you don't get lost. So, first of all, this is called your iris. It looks a little bit brownish. If I were to use white color, guys, I use white color to roughly shade. This is your iris. Your iris actually control the middle here, which is called pupil. Iris control the size of the pupil. Okay? Your pupil can be big, can be small. Can be big means like focus on something. Focus on something. Small means normal lah. You're just looking around. Okay? Example, let's say you're in the car. Tiba-tiba just beside, boom! One motorbike hit the car. Yeah, your pupil will be much bigger. Why? You're focusing on the accident. Yeah, you're focusing on the accident. Okay, or one more example, which yesterday they quite like. When suddenly you see the boy you like right in front of you, or walk past you, you like terkejut, or the girl or the girl that you like Okay, so guys, iris control the size of pupil. Next, the white color region of our eye, actually to be more accurate, the outermost layer is called sclera. Guys, the outermost layer is called sclera. So what does sclera do? Sclera will give shape and protection. give shape as well as provide protection to the eye. Give shape and protection, yeah. And finally, something called conjunctiva, guys. Finally, something called conjunctiva. Now, conjunctiva, the purpose is also to protect the eye lah. To be more accurate, it protects the cornea. Okay, later we will see what's the cornea. So guys, later we'll see what's the cornea. Okay, for now, just get to know these three words. These three labeling are more important. Iris, pupil, and sclera. Guys, just to check with you real quick again, what is the function of iris? What is the function of iris? Iris 的作用是什么？ Apakah fungsi? Control the size of pupil. Yes, Haprablin, Adelia. Haprablin, your brother is taking SPM now, right? Yeah lah, yeah lah. I think I haven't seen him in class a while. Okay, so iris control size of pupil. Guys, if you look at my notes, just draw an arrow, follow exactly. Iris control size of pupil. Then sclera give shape and protection. If you are still a little bit blur about sclera, it's very normal because certain things we have to learn in terms of the cross section. Okay, cross section means we cut the eyeball into half, then we view it from one side. Moving on. I do not know how you all learned science last time, guys. I do not know how you all learned science last time, but to me, I use a lot of visual because seeing is learning. Guys, seeing is learning. Not seeing is not learning. Imagine I just tell you, oh guys, you just imagine the iris control the pupil. You just imagine the iris control the pupil, yeah? The iris is the brown color region, then the pupil is the darker region. Guys, you're not learning. This is called reading. I'm just reading to you. You also can read yourself. Yeah. So for me, whenever in my classes, I like to show many diagram so that your brain is able to capture what it has to know for exam. Okay, now the cross section. Guys, just now I mentioned this word cornea. Okay, just have a look here first. Later we'll come to your notes, yeah, because I gave you different diagram in the notes, yeah, which we will see to it later. Okay, cornea is also the outermost layer, but for the front part, guys, for the front part. Okay, so in a way, we also say that, guys, cornea, right? The function is to focus light lah. The function is to focus light. Later we'll see because light have to pass through the cornea, the lens, to reach the retina. The light must pass through cornea, the lens, in order to reach the retina. Okay. Now, coming to this, just now I mentioned iris control the size of pupil. Iris control the size of the pupil. And this is the lens. This is the eye lens. Eye lens. Guys, what is sclera? What is sclera? It is the white part. Oh, the white part. The outermost layer. Lapisan paling luar. Okay, 最外面那层 is the outermost layer. Therefore, give shape, protection. Okay, protect the eyeball and also maintain the shape. Okay, guys, I want to ask you, when you see something, let's say what do you like? Nowadays, what do you all like? Yesterday I gave a good example, but today food. Okay lah, food lah. Actually, what food do you all like? Chocolate. Okay lah, girls chocolate, ah. All food. Okay. All food. Oh, everything. Oh, foodie, you all are foodie, Mother's cooking. Win already, this one. Win already. Okay, very good example. You see the fried kway teow? Can ah? Wow, this one lagi hebat. Mom and grandma cooking. You see the fried kway teow you like to eat? Very fast, you be like, wow, that's the food I like. Uncle Roger chicken rice. Oh, you brought up a very good example because later I'll be showing Uncle Roger in our halftime. During our halftime. Yeah, I got one Uncle Roger video to share with you all. You see the food you like, wow, your brain will immediately realize. Okay? Why? Because from the eyes, it will send impulse to your brain using optic nerve. At the back of your eye, there's optic nerve. This will send impulse directly to your brain. Okay. As for retina, it contains photoreceptors. Photoreceptors. Okay. Photoreceptor, they function when it's bright and also function when it's dark. But we'll see how at the end of the whole thing. In terms of the fluid, the fluid on the inner part is called vitreous humor. Vitreous humor. Whereas on the outer part here is called aqueous humor. Aqueous humor. Okay, let's move to the diagram you have. Oh, sorry, one more diagram first. One more diagram. Guys, what is the outermost layer? What is the what's the outermost layer? Sclera, yes, Kavita, yeah, Hannah, correct. Okay, so after sclera, the second layer is choroid. Choroid. Guys, what happens when you rub your eye a bit too hard? Yeah, you rub your eye very hard. What happens to your eye? Merah, yeah, yeah. Don't say turn white. Turn white means become what? Become ghost. Watery, yeah. It becomes reddish and watery. Because why? Guys, your eyes also have blood capillary. Your eyes have blood capillary as well. So where can we find the blood capillary? Here lah. The choroid. Guys, we find it in the choroid. Okay, we find it in the choroid. Later we'll see. This one is to provide oxygen and nutrient. Okay, vitreous humor is the fluid. Vitreous humor is the fluid. I want you to guess the third one. What is the third one? Optic nerve. Adelia, Chloe. Yes, this is optic nerve. Optic nerve. Send impulse to the brain. Retina. Then the pupil. Pupil. Okay. Here the eye. Actually, this is the iris. Here lah. The iris is here. Control the size of the pupil. The iris is here. Okay. And guys, what do we call this? Yes, eye lens. Yes, Hapra, Adelia. Okay, this is called the lens. This is called the lens. Okay. Now let's come to the. Oh, still got one more. Wow, you see a lot. I give you a lot of examples. One. Okay, again, the second layer is choroid. What about the third layer? What about the third layer? Retina. Good, retina. Optic nerve. Optic nerve. And This one is actually okay. This one, this actually should be pointing a bit inside lah. Should be pointing a bit inside. Guys, the structure that control the lens, big or small, we call it ciliary muscles. Ciliary muscle. Okay, your turn, guys. Next, this one. This one. We learn it as the very first thing called iris. Iris. Iris control the size of pupil. Tengok. How big this is depends on the iris. Now, this region, your eyes, the front part, the black color, the pupil and iris in front, there's a layer. We call this layer the cornea. If this is the cornea, what do we call the one at the back? What do we call the one at the back? Yes, wow, very fast. Yeah, correct. Okay, Chloe, Kavita, this is sclera. This is sclera. Okay. Hey guys, I'm not done yet, although this is the third diagram. So let's come to your diagram. Let's come to your diagram. Sclera, I want you to write outermost layer. Then choroid, you write middle layer. Middle layer. Retina is considered the innermost layer. Lapisan paling dalam. Vitreous humor is the fluid inside the eyeball. Vitreous humor is the fluid in the eyeball, while the region between the cornea and the eye lens, guys, the region between the cornea, this one, this is the cornea and the eye lens here, is known as aqueous humor. So I want you to do this next thing, guys. Use your highlighter just for this particular eyeball. You color this aqueous humor region, then you highlight the word to let yourself know, oh, the cornea and lens, in between cornea and lens, this whole part here is called the aqueous humor. Aqueous humor. So guys, we have seen 4 diagrams just on the human eye. So before we enter the function, before we check out the function, let's go through the checkpoint. Let's go through the checkpoint. For those who are new, normally I have checkpoints. Checkpoint is like pit stop to make sure you get what is going on. Then only we move on to the next part, which is the function. Okay, guys. 2 minutes. You test out first. 这个其实是 retina. This is actually retina. But this is super simple. This is super simple. What's this? Ta-da! Yes, optic nerve. Guys, this is optic nerve. Vitreous. Be careful, the E first. Vitreous humor. Vitreous humor. Guys, can anybody tell me the fourth one? What is the fourth one? Yep, this is sclera. This is sclera. Moving up. Moving up. Lens. Yeah, this is the eye lens. Okay, this is the eye lens. This is the eye lens. And then this is called the pupil, pupil, iris. Okay, what I really like about this diagram, right? What I really like about this diagram is that they have shown very clearly. What's the last one? What's the last one? Come guys, what's the last one? Adelia, yes. Haprablin, yes. Chloe, yes. Kavita, yes. The front part here is cornea, correct? The front part here is cornea. Okay, the front part is cornea. So what I want you to do is probably you can use another color just for sclera. This is sclera. Okay, this is sclera. Okay. So guys, you color like that, so can see two places. Both places very clearly. Cornea, the front, then the rest of the eyeball is considered sclera, the outermost layer. Okay, guys, do you think you are all right? Hello. Do you think you're all right? Okay, yeah. So we look at the function now. Guys, we look at the function now. Okay, I move a little bit slow. Retina contain photoreceptors. Guys, retina contain photoreceptors. Photo means light. Photo means light. That's why photoreceptors, we call them light receptors. Later we will see got two types of photoreceptor. One is cone shape, another one rod shape. But that one later lah. There are two types. So why got two types? One to detect light during the day, one to detect light during the night lah, when we're not so bright that time. Okay, when it's not so bright. Optic nerve is to send impulse to the brain. Optic nerve is to send impulse to the brain. Vitreous body, I always ask students to imagine this. You imagine a balloon. Guys, you imagine a balloon. A balloon, if I fill with air, then the air give the balloon the shape, lor. Air give balloon the shape. But guys, if I fill the balloon with water, what do we call it? I'm sure some of you got played before. It's a very fun game. Yeah, water balloon. So if I were to fill, if for water balloon, the water is what gives the balloon the shape, lor, correct? So vitreous humor is the one that helps to maintain the shape of the eyeball. Guys, it helps to maintain the shape of the eyeball. Okay, your turn. Sclera, what is the function? Sclera, what's the function? Yes, to give shape and protect. To give shape and protect. Yeah. And for lens, lens, it helps to focus light on the retina. Lens, it helps to focus light on the retina. Means as the light enter, right, it will help to focus the light on the retina. Pupil is the one that control light entering, whether let a lot of light or very little light enter. Iris, we learned just now, control pupil size. And cornea also actually help to focus the light a bit. Cornea also help to focus the light a bit on the retina. Okay, guys, now from here, let's do a little bit of highlighting. Look at your notes, page number 4 on the right-hand side. I share one thing with you first. Guys, my auntie is an eye specialist. She is an eye specialist. Guys, let me ask you, specialist means what? Specialist means what? Eye specialist means what? She is a doctor that specializes in human eye. Okay, guys, what other specialists do you know? A person who specializes in eye treatment. Yeah, yeah. Her phone, her gallery is full of eye pictures. Eyeball, 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 eyeball. Full of eyes, big eye, small eye, weird eye shape, accident eye is the worst. Something cucuk the mata. Uh, I remember she told me this a few times. She told me this a few times. The two in her teacher wallpaper also got eye. No lah, no lah. She told me this. The two most common accidents, right, involving eyes that she can advise so that we are more careful. Number one, when you nail something, bila anda paku sesuatu. When you nail something, because the wall is very hard. So sometimes when you hit a bit too hard, then it doesn't go in, it bounce off, can kena your eye. Can kena your eye. She has seen many times the nail enter the eye. Yeah. Number two is when people are cutting grass. Guys, you know the pebbles can bounce or not? Pew, 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 or like gunshot, like pew, very fast on the pebble. Pebble is what? Pass small stones. Guys, you know what I'm talking about? Those Majlis people, they cut the grass. The pebbles will bounce everywhere. That's the one of the two most common accident. The pebble and poop kena the eye. Then have to go for surgery. Yeah, when people cut grass. So that's why whenever I nail something, I I will, if can, I try to wear goggles lah. If not, then I try to be super duper careful. Yeah, make sure the angle I won't kena. Then when people cut grass, I very shy one, guys. I very shy one. They see me very shy one. Actually, not I shy. I know this is very dangerous. Yeah, they thought I like that. Not shy lah. Scared got problem Okay, just to share with you, my auntie is she's quite popular for treating eyes lah. Okay, so the last thing, then we try an easy question. Then I show you Uncle Roger. Then we move on to the next organ. Highlight rod cells, cone cells. Highlight rod cells, cone cells. Why? Simply because one function more during the day, one function more during the night. Okay, satu berfungsi lebih pada hari siang, one more pada hari gelap masa gelap. So you highlight rod cells function, dim condition. Dim means dark, gelap. 天暗的时候dim means not much light lah, gelap lah. Okay, then you highlight producing black and white vision. Whereas cone cells, guys, highlight cone cells, highlight daytime vision. Okay, cone cells. I did give you this diagram lah, but because it's in black and white, it's not super duper clear lah. The cone ones work during the day. The rod ones work during the night. You can see it's like a cone a little bit. Guys, do you know what's a cone? Cone is this like ice cream cone. Ice cream cone. Rod is satu batang. Like fishing rod. Fishing rod. Okay. Guys, last thing for the eyes. Okay, what is the fluid that help to maintain shape of the eyeball? What's the fluid? Vitreous humor. Be careful of the spelling again. Vitreous humor. Next, refract. Tada! Refract, focus light, guys. Eye lens. And then change the thickness of the lens is what muscle? What muscle I told you earlier? The lens is controlled by ciliary muscle. Ciliary muscle. And the last one here, protect front part is called, this is actually conjunctiva lah. Okay. Front part of the sclera, or you can put cornea. Protect sclera, cornea, both are correct.